Alright, just short one today, lads. Just a quick mail call. LGS pickup. Let's see what I got. Fabled Passage. Everybody loves Fabled Passage. Not really. So I got a Fabled Passage. This is going on my daughter's Squirrel deck. Mainly just because I thought she'd like the art. But maybe I'll put it in a commander deck. I don't know. Anyway, Fabled Passage. Unearth. 4 Unearth. These for the Squirrel deck. I'm making black-green squirrels. I've been playing in an arena. It's been it's so much goddamn fun. And it surprises the hell out of people. They're not expecting it. So I got these 4 Unearths for making it in paper. After this, mainly, and there's Toski. So I've got Toski, better see, because one of these packages have the other foil Toski. The deck I'm running 2. So I'm running 4 Chatterfang, 2 Toski, and Toski is the top of the mana curve at 4. Everything else is 3 CMC or less in the deck. Speaking of that, 2 foil Abrupt Decays, the, what are they calling this? The instant news, the old paper, whatever the hell. Anyway, so these are the ones I've been running on Arena, so they kind of mentally fit the deck for me. That, and I like my decks to have different art. I like, if I have Abrupt Decay, Lightning Bolt, so in anything I have multiple copies of across multiple decks, I like to have different art as much as possible. Some cards it's not really possible because they haven't printed that many of them. So this, I like that stamp. I like that stamp a lot, and I'm going to save that. What I do is I take a damp cloth, not wet, just damp, and I leave it on the stamp for about 15-20 minutes to alleviate the glue, and then carefully peel it away, and then leave it face down to dry. And I've got quite a collection of those. Some of them I put on the deck box for my daughter's cards. Even though she doesn't play, she still has the box. And oh, a foil. Oh, he sent me a foil germ. And now I've got a collection of stamps for myself that I just haven't put on a box yet. That's what I'm thinking of. Ooh, and a foil. Well, nice. This guy hooked a brother up. I don't need any germ or snake tokens, but it is really cool that he sent me foil ones. So what did I get? So I got the germ. It's a double. Oh, it's double-sided. Holy shit. Foil soldier. Neat. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they were double-sided. Okay, nice. I like that. Ooh, and a foil plains. Phyrexian. Oh, that's neat. I like it. I'm really into this guy. He's a great seller. He sent me cool stuff. Eldrazi Spawn and a fish. Oh, I got a foil fish. Neat. I'm happy with the foil tokens and with the actual cards. I thought this thick package was going to be my stack of bullshit. This ain't my stack of bullshit. This is... I only ordered 4 cards from this guy, and he sent me more throw-ins than anything else. Oh, Foil Mountain. That's kind of pretty. Eldrazi Ghost behind it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Servo. Tom Servo, probably. And a kitty cat. I got a foil kitty cat now. I'd like to have a cat like that. I love Max, but that's a pretty cat. Another germ. Okay, this is the germ snake. Wow, neat. Cool. So what did I actually order from the guy? Ordered a foil Fanatical Devotion. He had one for a good price. So Fanatical Devotion is an old common from Nemesis. 2 and a white, sacrifice a creature, regenerate target creature. I'm thinking of putting this in either Aurelia, because I can sacrifice a goblin token to regenerate a more valuable creature, or to put it in the new Tasted Tokens deck that I'm planning to build. Anyway, so, wow, that's a really good... That is near met. This seller is now one of my top guys to go for. Unfortunately, he didn't have a whole lot of cards I wanted, so I'm not going to be buying a lot from him. Unless he expands his offerings quite a bit. And I got these Go for the Throat. So these are for the black-green squirrel deck. Now, I did see in Bloomburrow that they have a 2-mana destroy target creature. It's a new black spell, sorcery, 1 colorless from black, kill target, but it's a sorcery. And I want the squirrel deck to be instant as much as possible. So, even though this has a limitation, the only deck, 2 decks, it's got a limitation against 2 decks. So, against General Domain, it cannot hit Sign of Draco, and it cannot hit the Golem tokens that General Ferris Rochik makes. And against Death and Taxes, it cannot hit the Golems that the Blade Splicer makes. But better is to go for the throat of the Blade Splicer herself, so no more golems are created. Do I have any other artifact creatures across my modern decks? I don't think so. So these will hit pretty much any creature in my suite of closed modern decks once I get that black-white squirrel deck done. So what do I have in here? I want to open this carefully because I want to recycle it. And I ripped the shit out of it. Yeah, it's still salvageable. Still salvageable. Oh, okay. So these are the 2 Sundering Growth. The sideboard, I'm really not sold. I really don't know what to do with the sideboard, because the sideboard, the deck runs so well that the only cards I know I want in the sideboard are Sundering Growth, so I can destroy an artifact or enchantment. So if, say I'm running against the Bent Fourblades. Running against Bent Fourblades, they've got a bunch of Hexers, proof creatures, and they have Worship. So the squirrel deck, the main deck, cannot do anything against a Resolved Worship. It's too high CMC for Abrupt Decay. You can't go over the throat. There's nothing else that destroys enchantments in the deck. So in the sideboard, I'm going to put in 2 Sundering Growth, destroy target artifact or enchantment, then populate, get another squirrel token. I'm also going to put in 3 Cursed Totem against decks that rely on creatures and activated abilities. Of course, the Cursed Totem, the Cursed Scrotum. Yes, we're going to play the Cursed Scrotum. You don't want to know what happens when it hits you. So, the Cursed Totem, it shuts off Chatterfangs, sacrifice a squirrel, gives something +1, -1, shuts it off. Shuts off Ravenous Squirrel, and does nothing else against me. Against Bant Fourblades, it shuts off Stoneblade, shuts her off. What else does it do? Not much. What else does it shut off? It completely wrecks Merfolk because they can't tap to crew the copter. They can't sacrifice the tokens through Hexmage to counter a spell. Not that Black-Green Squirrel is casting that many non-creature spells in the first place, but still. And then Bant Nightfall, it completely fucks that up, because if you can't tap the Reliquary, Knight of the Reliquary to sacrifice lands and go get lands, you're dead in the water. You're not doing much. But that's for the Cursed Scrotum Totem. Cursed Totem. So anyway, that's what I got. Some new cards. I really like these tokens, man. Those are cool. Wow. Okay, so anyway, I'm waiting for more stuff, waiting for the other Toski to come in, and then I'll need in the deck for Black-Green Squirrels to finish it. I will need to, for the sideboard, in the main deck I run 3, Go for the Throat, 3 Abrupt Decay. In the sideboard I'll put the 4th one, 3 Cursed Totem, Abrupt Decay, unearth, go for the throat. So that's 6. 4 of these, that's 10. I really don't know what to put in to flesh out the sideboard for that deck. I really don't. But anyway, I should get the other Toski is ordered, is coming in. My Sylvan Anthems are coming in. I now have the Unearths. At this point, all I need to get are the 4 Chatterfangs. And that's it for the main deck. The creatures, the spells. Then I need the mana base. And I'm thinking for the mana base, I'm going to go with 4 Verdant Catacombs. I haven't decided on 2 Overgrown Tombs or 4, but either 2 or 4 Overgrown Tombs. I decided I really don't need Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth in the deck because black is... it's important, but as long as I have 6 ways to get black, so if I've got 4 Verdant Catacombs, and I've got 2 Overgrown Tombs, and 4 Woodland Cemetery, in 1 swamp, that's sufficient. On Arena, I have 3 Fabled Passage, 2 Swamp, and 4 Woodland Cemetery. And it's usually it's pretty adequate, even with Arena's fucked up shuffler. It usually gets me black when I need it on curve. But that's it. So mail call. And I'll try to post I'll try to get the job. So I'm deep in learning the job, deep in finding out what I don't know that everybody thinks I know, because you get assigned to a project and if they don't know you, they think you've been with the company for a while, and you say, no, I got here 2 weeks ago, and they're like, oh, so you really don't know shit. There's a reason you're such an idiot. Yes, there's a reason I'm such an idiot. I don't know any of this. But they think you do, because that's a natural assumption when you join a team, when you get somebody that is experienced, that sounds like they know what they're talking about in general, but just is a little confused on specific things in that culture, specific things to that organization, to that company. And they think you know more than you do. And then the training cycle. There's a reason why, for example, the United States Navy takes 6 weeks to make a submariner. 6 weeks to teach somebody how to be on a ship. It really doesn't have to be that hard, but they make it hard because they want to make damn sure that all the lessons get drilled into your head. The corporate world, being more focused on profit, more focused on getting people up and running and doing something, the training pipelines are usually scattered, truncated, because of course the people that are supposed to monitor the training pipelines, the specific fine-tuned ones, are themselves overworked and busy. So they don't really have time to monitor it. And when they do review it, they're looking at it from the experience of somebody who's been in the job for a few months, maybe years sometimes. So they cannot look at it from the eyes of a newcomer. They cannot really generate the questions a newcomer will have. For example, in the meeting today with my boss and my 2 fellow new colleagues, we were asking her questions and she was, oh yeah, I could see where that could be a problem. I could see where you would need to know that level of detail. Because for her it's natural. She knows it. But enough of my rambling, enough of my bitching about the way the world works. It's just the way it works. You just have to make your way in it and do the best you can.